All right, everybody. I am Shawnte with the Flair, baby. Woo! I want to officially welcome you all to the fall edition of the 100 Health Show. Woo! Not to mention the greatest month of them all, my birth month, October. Woo! We are going to talk about the energy bandits. Woo, woo. Listen, we calling the police. We calling the police. But before we do that, how about we start with our intro? Let's go. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Lift your arms up with me. Let's go. 100 Health Show. One. You the one. You the one. Not somebody else. You. You the one. You the one. You're the one. Hey, you keeping it 100. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. If you ain't move all day, there go your movement snap. Hey, let's get it. All right, y'all know me. I love to bring the energy, baby, but I got to bring this conversation to you because we got some energy bandits out on the loose. We got energy bandits that's out released in your life. And here's the thing, I want to go ahead and shed the light on them. I want to turn the lights on, just like what was that Motel 6 that said they leave the light on for you. I'm putting this light on for you so that you can get rid of some of these energy bandits that may be in your life unaware. Excuse me. Take a quick sip. Woo! All right, let's rock and roll. Listen, I'm Shawnte. Listen, owner and operator of Abundant Health Services. I believe in basic steps to better health. Listen, your health is your business. The Calvary isn't coming. So that's why I'm showing up. I'm getting in your business because I truly believe that there's at least 2 million families and 2 million people specifically that God wants me to impact. And those 2 million are going to impact others because you do have a mission, because you do have a purpose. There is something that you were meant to do, and you can't do it if you ain't got no energy. You can't do it if something is stealing your energy unaware. So let me tell you a little story. Let's rewind 10 years ago. I was about 34 years old. And when I tell you I was tired, like tired, with a capital T-I-R-E-D, tired. All right. Okay. You can hear the little country side of me coming out. But I was tired. I was extremely exhausted. And I just could not figure out why. Because I was just like, I'm staying under my calorie count. I used to go to Einstein Bagels. I used to get this whole wheat, whole grain, bagels. They told me that was just so healthy. And it was under my calorie count. So I just couldn't understand why I would get that early morning and I would go ahead on to work. And around 9ish, I would just feel like I had lead in my body. And you would think I would have had some sense to think like, maybe this, the bagel and that I can't believe it's not butter, is so fake butter was the culprit. But no, I was just like, okay, I'll just try some other things. Let me just keep doing the 5-hour energy drinks and other things just to try to boost myself up. I thought maybe because I'm getting up at 3, maybe that's why I'm crashing around 9. Nah, that wasn't the culprit. So fast forward now to 2017. I started doing a fundraiser. I really wasn't feeling, dealing with the bagels and stuff. So I really wasn't having energy issues. And you would think after a year, it took literally about a year and a half for me to understand that and start to actually now do the research. And what I found was staggering. The legislation and the way the food lobby has allowed the packaging and the amount of things that are in bagels is surreal. So people think that they're getting something, especially if you're doing a whole wheat or a whole grains bagel, and have no idea it's even worse than having a candy bar. Like, real talk. Like, it is loaded with sugar, and guess what it'll say on the pack? It's sugar free. I highly recommend you find, it was Dr. Guthrie was interviewing one of the former FDA directors who was running the whole thing and who straight up like confirmed that this was the case. So bagels are truly an energy bandit. I'm talking about, I was having them with my students. We were selling them, doing great with them, as our fundraiser. But oh my gosh, I was back to the tiredness. And guess what happened? It also affected my weight. And I didn't understand, like, oh my goodness, why had I put on literally 88 pounds in a 3-year time period from 2016, not even 3 years, from 2016 to 2018. That was insane. But that's when I started doing additional research. I was like, there has to be something to it. When I eliminated the bagels, guess what? I eliminated my energy problem. When I eliminated that fake butter, I eliminated that late morning energy problem, that energy slump. And guess what? Bagels aren't the only ones. So I want to talk about my Waterloo. I call meeting your Waterloo. I got to play my little Eminem just to set it up. Meet your Waterloo. What is that challenge? So here was the challenge. I liked bagels. No, I loved bagels. Like, I liked the taste of them. They were so good to me. I did not want to stop. I didn't want to stop. And so here's the thing. When you are faced with a challenge, you can't just stop cold turkey. You got to switch it out for something else. And that's what I did. I got back to what I do know was working. I got back to and remembered something that I saw my grandfather do, which he used to have flax seeds. He was a seed eater on a regular basis. So I got back to having my eggs in the morning. I got back to having flax seeds with my eggs in the morning. I eliminated the whole grain and whole wheat bagels. And guess what? It solved the problem. And I didn't feel like no cravings and like I was missing something. I don't know if I'm being clear, but I just really wanted to make sure I highlighted that. Like, this thing you got to move beyond taste, and you can't take away something without replacing it with something else, and something that's going to be highly effective for you. So whatever your Waterloo is, whatever your energy bandit is, I'm going to actually go over a few more, but I'm going to do a deep dive and give you a really thorough list in my masterclass. I promise you, you don't want to miss the first in the series of, listen, Mabel's Virtual Health School will be open officially in April 27th, 2023. I'm doing a series of 5 masterclasses on energy. So I got that big energy coming up. Listen, October the 27th at 4:27 p.m. Eastern Time. I am literally going to help you shine the light on a comprehensive list of energy bandits that you are not aware of. I'm also going to help give you 7 natural, highly effective, but natural ways that you can increase your energy stores and increase your endurance and stamina. So listen, go to my website, abundanthealthservice.com, click on the view book schedule, link, and you will see the option to go ahead and sign up for the class, and sign up for the remix class on, November the 27th at 4:27 p.m. It's in honor of my grandmother's birthday, Mabel Wells. Listen, that's going to be part 2. And that will include the replays just in case you miss it. I promise you, you definitely want to do this. And guess what? Just for you who are watching this, if you use the code MOF, you will receive half off, 50% off. Listen, I am a proud member of the Mom Link Club. Guess what? My chapter's named Moms on Fire, and I want to fire up your energy, and I want you to fire every single energy bandit that has come your way. And so with that, I want to talk about energy bandit number 2, because y'all know this is a short show, and we're at 5:09, so that means we got 11 minutes to finish up. All right? So here's the thing. I need you to understand that fake butter is an energy bandit. Fake butter. Your body knows what to do with real grass-fed, like real butter. All right. But that fake stuff is plastic. It doesn't know what to do with it. Not only that, it really truly attacks and hampers your mitochondria. Not only that, you created such a war for your antioxidants and the mother of all your antioxidants, which is glutathione. And glutathione is getting depleted because of these energy bandits. Bagels deplete one of your glutathione is kind of like that last resort with helping and protecting, the mitochondria. The mitochondria needs to be able to continue to make ATP, which is your energy. All right. So think about, you have like multiple layers of defenses. But these bagels are so effective and toxic at what they're doing. You're wearing out your glutathione, which is the mother of your cell when it comes down to your antioxidants. And once glutathione done took that hit and gave it all it got, now guess what? The mitochondria is under attack. And bagels, the fake butter, these are energy bandits. They stealing your energy. They are stealing your body's ability to create the ATP that you need. Not only that, it's depleting your magnesium. Listen, ATP can't even function without the magnesium. It needs magnesium. But because glutathione and all the other things that are there to do other purposes, they done been fighting with these energy bandits that you continue to introduce your body to. So I'm hoping and praying that now that I've shined the light on some of these energy bandits, but I got one that's it's in a lot of households and people are giving to kids, and that is orange juice. Especially the fake. I'm not talking about those of you who are literally taking your, the oranges and squeezing them, and you even got to do that in moderation. I'm talking about that fake orange juice that you're getting from these corporations. Oh, it's awful. It's awful. And I promise you, you probably having some type of crash. And this goes for the fake apple juice and any other kind of like fake juice that you're dealing with in the morning. These are energy bandits. But orange juice specifically, it's an energy bandit. Get rid of it. Switch it out for something else, or get the oranges yourself. And guess what? Then you could go ahead and squeeze it, and you know that you're not putting no fake stuff in it. You're not adding think about the fact that oranges already naturally have its own sugar, supply. But then you got these corporations that are sitting here adding additional, what is it called? High fructose corn syrup. Sorry. I was trying to make sure everybody was muted. I just don't get how like the food lobby is just so powerful. It's more powerful than the gun lobby. It's more powerful than the oil lobby. Like, think about that. Like, they successfully have found a way to get away with murder, like murdering your energy stores, literally robbing your bank of energy every single day that you consume these products. So the last one that I want to bring up to you is bathroom cleaners. A lot of people some of y'all are tired in the evenings. Some of y'all who actually, clean in the mornings or at certain times, or maybe on the weekends, and you're realizing, you thinking you're tired just from the week. No, these bathroom cleaners have loads of obesogens. Like, there are toxins within the average bathroom cleaner in America. Unless you're getting an environmentally safe, listen, that's a problem. So I really, truly want you to consider looking around your house, identifying a few of these energy bandits. And like I said, I'm going to do a deep dive and give you a comprehensive list. I will literally send that to you. Everyone who's attending that energy masterclass will get a list. I'm going to provide them a cheat sheet of energy bandits so that they can identify those energy bandits for themselves as well as their loved ones. So I'm telling you, like, this is a real thing. You don't have to take my word for it. You can look this up. Look up obesogens in bathroom cleaners. Check out JAMA if you want to see. It's called JAMMA. If you want to see additional research as far as how this is affecting kids, check them out. There's a lot of published scientific papers on that particular issue. You can go to the NIH. N as in Nancy, I as in Isaac, H as in happy. I want your mitochondria to be happy. I want your cells to be happy. And you can't be happy if you are allowing it to be inundated with energy bandits. So want you to type in the chat for me. I'm getting rid of the energy bandits. Getting rid of the energy bandits. All right. I want to know that you're getting rid of the energy bandits. All right. I'm gonna recap before we close out, and I'm gonna allow you guys to open it. I'm gonna open the floor for any questions and give you some reminders. Bagels, fake butter, orange juice, and bathroom cleaners. Now y'all know I can't leave you just like that. I gotta make sure that I give you, some solutions. All right. So the first, and I'm going to go ahead and drop it in the chat just in case. Yes, I love it. Angeline said she's getting rid of the energy bandits. Katrina said she is getting rid of the energy bandits. I love it. I love it. I love it. These are people on a mission. These are people with purpose. Because if your energy continues to be stolen, you don't have enough, the maximum energy that you could have for your family, for your mission, for your business, for the charitable work that you'd like to do, the longevity that you could have. Because if your mitochondria continue to be under assault, you're actually shortening your lifespan when you continue to allow these substances to go unchecked. So in the chat, I typed in the spelling of a supplement for those of you who, you may need a little help and your stress levels may be just a bit out of control. And you are chemically stressed. If you're exposed to some of these items that I just put in there, you're exposed to some chemical stressors. And so this is spiking your cortisol at levels that it shouldn't be. So like right now, my levels of cortisol should be a bit higher than what it should be when I go to bed. When I go to bed, they should drop down drastically. But what these other things are doing is they keeping cortisol up. And cortisol raises a whole lot of other things like ghrelin. This is a part of the reason why some people are hungry all the time in the evenings. I mean, there's just so many like triggers that are within this. And a lot of people are ending up metabolically unhealthy, even though they have a somewhat normal body weight. They're metabolically unhealthy because of the energy bandits, because of these obesogens that they've been exposed to, chemically stressing them out. So L-tyrosine can help you, mitigate the mood swings that you're getting because cortisol. And again, we need cortisol. We can't live without cortisol. We just don't need it to be high at inappropriate times. It's like dialing 911 all day, every day, 24 hours a day. That's not healthy. It's not what it's designed to do. So L-tyrosine can help you mitigate that response. It can help you if you're someone, that a supplement may be a better option for you for now to get you started. Consider looking into L-tyrosine. You can talk to your doctor or your physician about it. And I think it may be a good fit. It's something that I've used, and I used at least once or twice a year sometimes. I will be using it this fall. I actually already placed my order, and I will be taking my L-tyrosine because, my sleep and other things, I've had other challenges and I haven't managed my work schedule well enough. On top of, I haven't eaten clean enough to not have the effects that I've been now experiencing because of those energy bandits. All right. So L-tyrosine, like, you got to call Tyrone. L-tyrosine. Tyrosine, L-tyrosine. The company I use, you can find one that works for you, is Thorne. I like their processes. I thoroughly research companies before I ever recommend them or use them with clients or others. They meet my scrutiny. You're welcome to, find whomever, but Thorne is the company I use when it comes down to L-tyrosine. Thorne, like a thorn in your flesh. They make L-tyrosine, and that's something I would highly recommend. And then last but certainly not least, I definitely want to talk to you about a modified Wim Hof. So the key is the breath work. So on the inhale, you get more energy based on the rapid nature of the inhale and shortening the exhale. The longer exhales are for relaxation. You need energy. the power is in that inhaling through your nostrils, bringing in more nitric oxide. The nitric oxide is going to trigger a hormonal response. And some of you have experienced it before, but I'm going to give you another little sample and reminder for those who didn't catch the previous energy episodes, so that you have something that you can take away with you. But before I do that, I definitely, y'all know, I like to give my boom shakalaka. I want to do our boom shakalaka, and I want you guys to tell me, who do you want to give a health shout out to in the chat? Boom shakalaka, Trey from Trey Talks. I want to give her a health shout out. I love that. Miss Katrina said to Lisa, yes, thank you, Miss Angie. I love it. I love it. So Trey from Trey Talks, I want to give her a listen. Anyone who's been paralyzed and come back, anybody who's had that level of adversity and they're still going forward in their health, they're still crushing it, they're still showing up. And for me to witness her this past weekend, to be able to put my arms around her and to see that she left that wheelchair behind, that she left that walker behind. Listen, all the things that the doctors told her would never happen as a result of her accident. Guess what? Listen, she is still on the move, exercising and doing her thing and doing her talk show. So listen, Trey from Trey Talks, which is Trey Urban, listen, I wanted to give you a boom shakalaka, my sister. All right, y'all, we're going to do what I call a modified Wim Hof. So we're going to breathe in and out, all right? In through our nostrils and out through our mouth, all right? And we're going to do 10 breaths, and we're going to hold that 10th one, all right? And then we are going to hold it for 10 seconds. And then we're going to let it on out. All right. So y'all ready? And let's go. And let's raise the roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Literally doing 3 cycles of that, seated or laying down, will naturally give you more energy. I know for a fact I feel more energy. And if you actually did that session, that little, just literally in 10 seconds, 10, 10, and 10. So that is a free way. And again, L-tyrosine, if you're looking for a supplement, is something that can help you deal with those energy bandits that you're exposed to. So I have a homework assignment for all of you guys who are listening to this. Those of you who are watching on YouTube, listen. Yes, I love that. Miss Hudson and Miss Moore said they definitely felt that and they felt more energy. I love it. So your homework assignment, and I want you to report back next month. Next month's show, we're going to be dealing with firing. I want you to fire pre-diabetes and diabetes. And you may be pre-diabetic and unaware. So I really want you guys to go into your bathroom. I want you to look in your household, look in your kitchen, look to see if you are using a non-environmentally safe, bathroom cleaner or dish detergent. And I want you to consider looking for another one and finding one that's not going to be an energy bandit for you. All right. So that is your homework assignment. Now there's a book that I want you to get. It's called The Energy Paradox by Dr. Gundry. Gundry, I think E, or either Gundry. I don't have my book right in front of me, but it's Dr. Gundry. Dr. Stephen Gundry. He has an amazing book. He has tons of video clips out there on YouTube that you can look up. It's called The Energy Paradox. Energy Paradox. I highly, highly recommend the book. You can get it on Kindle. And I like to always leave you with an opportunity to be charitable. Listen, Books in the Hood is back again. You guys, we have an amazing new look to our flyers. I cannot wait for everything to go live today. I really hope that you'll consider sending us some used books, sending us some coloring books, crayons. We have needs of all of those things. You can go ahead and check out missw.org, and type it in the chat. I can send you the address. But I really, truly, December the 3rd, during the Overtown Love Fest, we will be distributing our books at the Love Fest for Books in the Hood. We need books for all student ages, from pre-K all the way up to 12th grade. So if you have any gently used books, any new books, we really truly want to ask if you want to just send a donation. I have a fundraiser already gone live on Facebook, and also there's a link to donate on our website already up. That's missw.org. If you're interested in donating, if you have 30 minutes or an hour of your time to help, it's between 11 and 3, but you don't have to do the entire time. We could use your help with distributing the books to young people and young families. So thank you, guys. I hope that you'll consider. We're going to continue collecting up until December 1st. So please, please, please help us put 1,000 books in the hood. You can go to Dollar Tree. You can get books for $1.35. You can schedule a pickup. You can order us some books on Amazon. You could ship us some books. Listen, whatever floats your boat, or you can just listen for $1.35. You can purchase a book. So right now, we still have 950 books to collect. So I love you guys. This has been the 1Hunnid Health Show. I open the floor for these last 4 minutes. Are there any questions? Does anyone have anything that they want to say before we close the show? Woo! Any questions? Oh, I love when they
It's
said
not
it.
a question, but anytime, this is Katrina, anytime I come on to your shows, it just levels up each and every time. I'm just very appreciative for what you bring. And I think people just really underestimate the knowledge that you have in the terminology and the things that we go through. So when you open your mouth and you say stuff, and it be the littlest things that we take for granted, and it's like a light bulb goes on, like a aha moment, and then sometimes it be question mark, question mark, question mark, like, wait, what? That actually affects my body. So I'm just grateful that you are sharing the knowledge, and for free. At that, you're really pouring into us, and you're really walking the walk and talking the talk for reaching out, saving families' lives. So I just want to give a big ups and a boom shakalaka to you too.
Oh my goodness, I realized I was still muted. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me, hearing the feedback. I'm so grateful to see you guys here, and for you guys participating in this live recording of the 1Hunnid Health Show. It will officially be live as of this moment on YouTube. So you guys can always check out the replay, send it to anyone that you think could benefit from this. And I want to invite you all. So we do a monthly health prayer, and the first Wednesday of every month, we do a sundown fast. So I invite you guys to have a time of prayer at 8 p.m., whatever your time zone is, but from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Tomorrow morning, which is a 12-hour liquids fast. We're just asking that you would turn over your plate and commit to liquids only between 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. and just pray with us. And our scripture reading that we were focusing on, I had it written down because I had a guest prayer warrior in for me, because I was at a Mom Link Summit. I believe it was Romans chapter 9. So that is our scripture reading that we will be focusing on this month. So if you would just, say a prayer for someone else's health as well as your own, and just touch and agree with us for the list that we have of all the names that were submitted to us for health prayer for the month of October. Again, it's our sundown fast we do every single month. I will create a separate link for a reminder, get a flyer created for that as well, so that we can post it, and it'll be there just in case you forget the details of what we do every month. But I invite you guys to participate in our sundown fast, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., whatever your time zone is, liquids only. And if you would pray and meditate on Romans chapter 9 with us, and pray for someone else's health. Thank you. I am Miss Wells. This has been the 1Hunnid Health Show. We're going to go out with a boom shakalaka. Y'all ready? Hey! Boom! Boom shakalaka yourself. Hey! I love y'all. Listen, don't forget abundanthealthservice.com to sign up for our energy class. And if you're interested in donating to the Books in the Hood, please visit missw.org, missw.org. Thank you. Peace.